I'm never ready. I'm always in denial right up to the time we go live. It's like, no,
I'm
this
in
isn't.
denial too.
This isn't real. And then you say, oh, we're live. And I'm like, yeah, she's joking.
Like, why are we doing this?
I know.
How is this even a thing?
It's not. I think we're just imagining this whole deal. And,
It might be.
yeah.
There's nobody here. We're talking to
Of
ourselves.
course there's nobody here. Why would there be anybody here?
Well, they're watching other things that are much more important than whatever we do.
Important and far more entertaining,
Yes.
honestly. You know, to be, I mean, because we really, Sunday night, you think about it, right? We talk about nothing.
Frank Emero's here.
It's like everybody
Mr.
else.
Struxer?
Oh, people are popping in.
Yeah, does nothing special.
Jeez, I wasn't expecting that.
Stan Lincoln, Mike Barracuda, Mark Sauvé.
Oh, lots of people.
Perna. Sign up. Hey, what's up, Tony?
What's happening, guys?
Let's see. Dripping Glass, Eddie Marshall,
Hmm.
BZ, Mexican Spec, hello.
Greetings, everybody. We have the shut up sticks, and then we have shut up shoes spread all over
And I
the
have
floor.
the fish treats that I made.
And we have the
some
fish
of
treats. We have
You
all
can break
kinds
that
of. Yeah, Kathy Bananas makes these things special for the dog. They are a steak.
up. But you can get them
Oh
to
my
do things.
God. They're made out of salmon or some
Salmon and tuna.
unholy rotting thing. So yes.
Your dog's like that.
Here,
Break it up, break it up.
All right, here. Breaking it up.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Old timer.
Ah,
Oh, hello, Richard. How are you?
I gotta give a shout out to Salivate Metal.
Soviet Metal.
So-
What did he do?
He crossed the 100,000 sub Rubicon.
Oh, yeah?
So yes, so he gets his silver plaque,
Nice.
which is fitting, right?
Nice.
So congratulations, Sal.
Congratulations.
Yes, he's a good, really good channel. He does a live every Sunday night, and I generally watch that before we start this one here. So yes, congratulations, bro.
What's
Welcome
the
to
name
the
of channel again?
Salivate Metal. He's
Yes.
like the coolest opening.
It's that theme song is always in my head.
While we explore.
Right.
He's awesome. So yeah, shout out to Salivate Metal. And who's that guy we've been watching the last couple of days? LA Beast.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys
Food thing.
seen, that's not just food. Have you guys seen this guy?
Yeah,
The-
salty cracker scoop was just on salty crackers.
Oh, was he? Yeah, well actually we got Salty
Yeah.
Crackers screaming in the other room. In fact, Kathy, right before she went live, she says, go close the door, this whole noise is coming from the inside.
Yeah.
And it's Salty Cracker
Screaming.
screaming at something.
No, you can't have those. She wants the treats.
No, LA Beast. This guy is like, he's a true throwback to like the golden age of YouTube. YouTube sucks now. YouTube is jammed with like people like me. Okay, this is like in the old days. It was like the Wild West. You had Tourette's guy and Charlie the Unicorn and all of these. And this LA Beast guy is like, he's a throwback to like the golden age of YouTube. And I feel inferior now. And we got to do a food challenge of some sort.
No, this is enough.
Let's do a
This
food
channel
challenge.
is enough. No, not another channel. This is working fine. We'll just do this one.
Would you guys watch if we
No,
did a
we're not doing a food challenge.
I'm asking them.
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Our hands are full. Full. I don't like how this is not straight. Okay, that's better. It was me, not you.
Oh, okay.
Shopping for food with Uncle Tony.
We could do that. We go food shopping.
Food shopping.
No, honestly, I feel
No.
like we've missed the golden age of YouTube. You know, and we did. I remember binge watching all of these things like
Yeah.
2007, 2008, 2009. And there's nothing like that anymore. YouTube has become too serious. It's too full of itself.
Is it? You think so?
Yes. Nobody knows how to have fun.
What? No, nobody knows that.
Mm-mm.
Well, we're going through lots of crises. I don't know.
That's other people's
It's
crisis.
not other people. It's
That's-
everybody.
no,
It's
that's-
like
that's-
everybody's suffering through it.
No. That belongs to other people. They're having those problems.
Okay.
The
Alright.
the golden age of YouTube was, what the hell did I just watch? And then you go watch it again.
Golden YouTube ended after 2015. Anthony B.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right. That's about right. And now it's like it's trying to be TV. YouTube
Yeah.
wants to be television.
Well, then that's what they wanted. That's what they were pushing for.
That is what they were pushing for. I mean, I'm not complaining. You know, we do good with it, but I miss the way it was.
Zero is here.
Zero. What's happening, brother man?
Mexican Spec is here.
Mexican Spec.
Fubar is here.
Fubar. I like you.
So what's new automotively? Tony?
Automotively.
Automotive.
Who the hell pays attention to anything automotive?
Lots of people. This is an automotive.
What is new automotive? I don't know. I've been in, honestly, the last couple of days I've been in motorcycle land because it's like I said it in that video I guess like last week. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm into the head. So I just picked up 2 more bikes yesterday, day before yesterday. I don't know. I got a package deal, so that's been occupying my head and buttoning up that 383 to get it dropped in. So now it's all completely buttoned up and I'm ready to drop it in, and I'm just gonna let the transmission leak all at once.
If I have to edit one more 383 video, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We do a lot of 383
Yeah.
videos, right?
Yeah.
I know. Well, we started out doing a lot of slant 6 videos. Then we started doing a lot of 318 videos,
Yeah.
which still get a lot of views.
Uh-huh.
Right? That's consistently like every week. The 318 videos always getting views.
People were complaining about their views, their view numbers.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's not just us. It's not just us.
Not just us.
There's
Other people were complaining about it.
yes. Well, I'll tell you exactly what it is in the automotive space. So you got 2 problems. 2 things happen, right? The first is that all of the TV guys are now doing YouTube, which in and of itself wouldn't be a problem. We would welcome them into the space, except that they're all trying to choke each other out with hours. They can't, it's not within their lexicon to do 15-minute videos. They have to do an hour, hour and a half, 2-hour-long
They want
videos.
to take up all the time.
Well, they're trying to choke each other out, is what
Right.
it is. They're all like, you know, yeah, we'll work with this guy, we'll work with that guy. In the meantime, they don't know there's
only if it benefits them.
right.
It's
There's
not
only
to
X
help
amount
anybody.
of viewers and X amount of time. So if each of them drags out to an hour, hour and a half like that, it chokes out. I feel bad for the little guys.
Yeah.
We're okay because we have an established following for a long time. But it's what's happening now is like death to the little guy who's trying to make a mark for himself. You know,
I don't think it's gonna happen anymore. I think it's the level it's gonna be at, and the people that are choking everybody with
It's the
the
truth.
large view time is pretty much gonna take it up.
I think like Jamie, and there are
He's
others.
like the
of course.
last one.
Jamie is like the last one through the door. Where he started, you know, at 0, right? And he grew himself into a really viable, really solid channel over the course of like 3 years.
Elizabeth is here. Hello, Elizabeth.
Oh, look, jump for joy, agility.
Yes.
Oh my God. What do we owe this honor to?
Just saying hi.
Oh, okay. Hello, Elizabeth. Jump for joy, agility. The greatest dog. She's like the dog whisperer. She gets this psychic connection with the dogs, and it's crazy. So go over there and sub to her channel. So yeah, I think the door is rapidly slamming shut on small, you know, YouTubers that are trying to actually establish themselves into a channel.
Automotive YouTubers. Automotive. I don't
Automotive,
know about
yeah.
the rest of the YouTube.
Well, you know something? Automotive, I think, was like the last frontier. Because you got all of these other channels, all of the popular niches, you know, or so the more mainstream niches. I think that they went through this already a couple of years ago.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, as broadcast TV numbers dropped, right, and cable TV numbers dropped, everybody came over here to YouTube. So now YouTube is the new TV. So I think the automotive niche is like one of the last that's actually, we were like the last of the Wild West. And now that's over. And I hate that. I hate that. You know, 15, 20-minute long, half hour, right? Stretch it out to a half hour if you have to. But once you go past that, it's like you're hogging.
It's abusive, honestly.
You're hogging time.
It's abusive.
You're hogging time.
Jimmy Lou says the hour-long videos are too long. I don't have time for all that.
Nobody does, and that's the point.
Yeah.
So that's besides the point. These guys are shooting themselves in the foot because what they're doing is they're not creating evergreen content, right? I've watched several different things where, where they're talking about, all the strategy and why we do this, why we do that, and nobody bothers to point out the fact that unless you create evergreen content, you can't survive on YouTube unless you're a vice grip, because he's created his own universe, right? He's the exception to the rule, but the key to making money on YouTube is not to make your money off the video that you're putting out today. The idea is that you put this video out today, it gets X amount of views, but then people click on it for years to come, right? So I mean, we have videos that have been performing for us now for 6 or 7 years, where they get clicked on consistently, and this is what actually pays the bills. Where the current crop, people who are new to YouTube, are focusing on the video they're putting out today. And that is not the long-term plan. That's not how you survive.
Daniel Solis says, my YouTube how-to videos do the best.
Yes, yes. That's evergreen content. That's evergreen content.
Nick Manzano says, I have a question. Is stick welding better than MIG welding?
You know something, bro? Let me think about this for a second. Okay, I don't believe I've ever actually stick welded anything in my life. I've practiced, I've played with stick welding, but I've never actually taken a stick, as a stick welder, and joined successfully 2 pieces of metal that actually had a purpose. I played around with scrap metal and stuff like that, but that's out of my lexicon. I was an oxyacetylene welder. I was a gas welder, and I was really good at it. I mean, really good at it. Kathy, have you ever seen anybody gas weld the way I could gas weld?
Gas weld?
I used to gas weld everything to everything.
Yeah, you did a good job gas welding. Very pretty work.
I prided myself on beautiful
You taught me how to do
beads.
it too.
I did. I taught you how to do it.
Yeah.
I taught her how to fill rust holes in sheet metal panels without warping them and stuff. Oh, please. But then that just kind of, what happened was the cost and the availability of gas just got crazy. And so at that point, I switched over to electric and the flux coring, because that's the simplest, most basic of them all. So I got a handle on that now. But for 30 years, I gas welded anything and everything. That was my thing.
Anthony Speck says, Tony.
Yes.
DK's Garage got demonetized for having racing videos on his channel. That was the excuse.
Listen, I don't know what's going on with TK's Garage. There's nobody else in all of YouTube that's getting demonetized for any sort of racing or competition videos.
Oh, they're just not saying it.
No, they wouldn't be making the videos.
Yeah.
Right? So look at the old man's garage, the street racing channel, right? It's like, no, that's nonsense.
Never got a notification. Yeah, YouTube is not sending out a notification.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we're talking about views being down, and the problem is, like I said, you've got half a dozen TV guys that are all coming in and soaking up big portions of viewer time, but that's only the smallest part of it. It's the AI videos.
We should make a 4-hour-long video.
We should do a 7-hour long video.
7-hour-long video.
We did one 2-hour
once a
long
week.
video.
We should pick a day once a week, Fridays, and we should put on a 7-hour-long
video.
Yeah, 7-hour-long video.
We could do that.
Yeah. We can do that. We can put everything in it.
Yeah, we could do like the history of the lock washer.
Yeah.
And then like going over the metallurgy of it and the mining companies and the geography. And
I have time to edit that crap. I can do it.
Let's do it. Let's do the first one, history of the lock washer. So.
Somebody write that down.
Yes. And then we could do lock washer t-shirts. Woo-wee, we'll sell the merch. No, the AI videos is what's really killing us. And it's hurting everybody across the board, because they churn these things out like literally. So it takes us, some videos go real fast, right? But for the most part, you can count on about 5 or 6 hours of a day being devoted to making a video, right? Where that would be setting up, figuring out what you got to cover, getting whatever props or things, figuring out what angle you're going to shoot it at, the light, the sound in the background. There's all sorts of things that go into making a video that you don't realize until you actually start making videos. And then the editing of the video and the title and the thumbnail, this all burns down time. The AI guys don't have that. The AI guys in that same like 4, 5, 6 hours that it takes us to do a video. Oh, and I'm not including the time it takes to shoot the video. The AI guys can knock out 20 videos because they just put the prompts in, and then AI spits out.
We can make an AI channel.
Right.
It would be funny.
I don't want to talk about that right now. Okay. I don't want to talk about that right now. So, because there's only so many hours, there's only so many people in our pool, you know, gearheads, car people, whatever, hot rodders, there's only so many people, and they only have so many hours, they only have so many clicks on them, that the AI videos, which are just everywhere, are sucking up those, yeah.
People are watching them. That does Garage is here. Hey guys.
Jamie is in the house.
Hello, Jamie.
Jamie had a successful. I won't talk about the details.
Eddie Gomez is here.
Eddie Gomez, what's happening? Jamie had a successful weekend at the No Name Nationals. I'm just gonna bitch about.
Jamie says, "Did you know it's hot in Arkansas?"
Yes, Arkansas is hot. It's
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Yes, it's hot there. It's like an armpit here tonight, actually.
It rained like crazy.
Jamie had a successful outing at the No Name Nationals. Shush! Shut up, Steph.
I have these. No, come here, Winnie.
Winnie, go to mommy. Go to mommy.
Come here. Do be quiet. Oh, that's a good quiet.
So-
Good quiet.
I'm gonna bitch about everything tonight.
Quiet. Oh, you are? People love that.
Yes. So, I knew the No Name Nationals was happening this weekend, okay? And there were several cars, including Jamie's, that I wanted to catch up on. I wanted to see how they were doing. I know Mopar Al had his Studebaker out there, and he's worked so hard on that car.
Charlie Room is here.
Charlie, what's happening? He's worked so freaking hard on that car, and he's had some bad luck with it, but he finally got it together and got it out there. So I wanted to see how he was doing with his car. I wanted to see how Jamie was doing with his car. There were a few different cars that I wanted to follow up on. Could not find any coverage of this freaking event. John Wilburn, John, why? Why is it that I cannot find any coverage of the event as the event is happening? This is an event made up of only automotive YouTubers, but yet, with all of the hundreds of people involved in this, with all of their hundreds of YouTube channels, nobody was live streaming it. Nobody was giving like round by round updates. Nothing. There's more coverage. Shush. I caught up on War in the Woods. I was able to catch up on that through the course of the weekend. How come I haven't been able to catch up on anything from the No Name Nationals? You guys got to do better with that. I'll have my guy call your guy, and we'll set something up.
Please use a different camera. This keyhole view you got going is terrible.
It's
I
not
can change
good.
it.
It's not good.
This camera's good.
But no, the view is bad.
Right.
But right, YouTube treats these live streams differently. Okay, whether they're this way or this way. Okay, so when they're this way, they actually put them out, and there's more monetization with them. When like for instance, we don't get a big audience for our lives, but typically when we shoot them this way, there's about 7,000 views after like 24 hours. Okay.
It's not a phone; it's an iPad.
Right, and when we shoot them this way, it's 2,500 views after about 24 hours. So that's why this annoying freaking view is like that. Not because we want it, but because this is what YouTube demands. So here we are.
I can change it.
No, leave it the way it is. Let them go watch somebody else who's live streaming this way.
That's not nice. That's not nice. Joe K is here.
It's okay what is happening, brother man.
Daniel Solis says, "Thanks for that great info."
Oh, I don't know what great info I gave you,
Up
Dan,
and
but
down versus vertical on the lives. I don't know why.
I don't know why that is either, except that I think that they're expecting people to watch it on their phones.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
more phone friendly.
I don't know. They encourage anything that's shot like a short.
Yeah. They put shorts out like crazy.
And it wasn't like that before. This is only
Okay.
over the last year or so that they started doing this. Previous that, it made no difference whether you streams up this way or this way. But in the last year, they any stream that's done the way you would want it to be done doesn't get out. There's no views.
Zero says it's just a bit more work watching for the new name comments in this format. No worries.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
more
sorry,
work
Zero.
for
I
us.
know. You were the first one to bitch about this. I mean that I don't mean that in a bad way. You were the first one to like say, "Hey, this sucks,"
Yeah.
and I agree with you. But tell that to the YouTube gods, the same ones that nuked Dr. Art. Oh, poor guy. He's still not got his channel back. So feel free to go over and support Dr. Art any way that you can. All right, what haven't I bitched about
Zero
yet?
is meeting people as we go along.
Nice. Zero the Impaler.
72 says, I'm just happy to be here with Tony and Kathy. We're happy that
I'm
you're here.
so happy that you're here too.
Daniel Zolis gives you thumbs up. Zero shared Jump for Joy Agility Channel's YouTube link. Josh Homan says, good to be here.
We met.
What?
We met her match, Elizabeth's match.
Who?
The guy who was here the other day.
Oh yeah, he was good.
Oh, this guy was
Really
different
good.
thing. So Elizabeth trains agility.
Yeah.
Right. This guy just trains dogs. Period. And he came to buy a piece of equipment that Kathy wanted to get rid of.
Yeah.
And this guy went for like 20 minutes. And like you know those people could just talk and talk and talk and
It
talk
was
and talk.
easy for him to talk.
Yeah, this guy's like a natural YouTuber. He should be doing videos because he was able to talk for about 20 minutes straight.
Yep.
And never lost my interest. He was really good. So we may be helping another dog channel get off the ground to compete with Elizabeth.
Right. But
Yeah.
he says different kind of training.
He does, yeah. You can't compete with Elizabeth.
He's got lots of shepherds.
Yes, Elizabeth went drag racing for the first
And
time.
he's doing scent stuff too.
She took her Coronet. They have a Dodge Coronet 318. And they took it over to Buffalo Valley for the first time. What Elizabeth, what year is your car? I've never seen this car.
It's a 68.
Is it 68?
Yeah.
So she took it to Buffalo Valley, and they ran something in the 8th mile track, and they ran like something in the 10s, which is about what you expect from a stock 318. And
She says 68.
68. And so we showed up to class last week, and she says, why didn't anybody ever tell me about drag racing before? It's so much fun! Like literally, it's exactly what she said. So she had a
Hopefully you're
blast.
not breaking axles.
Yeah, as long as you know.
Yeah, that is fun.
Yeah,
And people are like laughing at you.
at that level,
That's not fun.
it is the
Yes,
most
I
fun
loved
thing in
it.
the world.
Yeah, it's fun for her with her
Yeah,
318.
which should be the lesson to everybody, right? If you go to the drag strip and you have fun with it,
Yeah.
just stop right there.
Yeah, don't
right?
do anything.
Don't do anything else. Just keep going back and having that fun. Don't try to have more fun. The more fun you try to have, the less fun it is.
Missing gears isn't fun. No, that's not fun either.
Yeah, I don't miss gears. Okay,
You don't miss gears?
I
No, you don't miss
in
gears.
competition.
Yeah, no, you're great.
I
You're
can't.
great with that.
I can't drive a stick shift more than a mile without
breaking-
grinding gears.
Right.
Right? But I've never missed a shift in competition.
No.
So. All right. So, we're running low on shut up sticks. Oh,
Jamie says, I think I have reached the appropriate amount of fun. Yeah.
yeah. Well, you have an advantage in that you've been hoarding parts for a long time, and you really know these cars, so you can put them together affordably. And you have realistic expectations as well. You're not, the difference is that you're in it for the fun. And as long as you stay in it for the fun and you keep it in that level, drag racing is magic, it's awesome. The problem is most people go into drag racing to feed their ego. And when you start to feed your ego, that's when the beast comes and gets you. So you're doing it the right way, man.
Wow, people getting deleted left and right.
Nice.
People just can't be nice. Why? Although Zero is doing it. He's got them. Let's see. Jeff kicking ass, Zero says. Let's see. Scoop says, yep, get all the politics out here. In case Jamie doesn't allow that over there.
Yeah, I don't want to talk politics. I don't mind talking conspiracy. I don't mind talking about
That's fine.
economics.
Yeah.
All that stuff is wide open, right? But as far as like actually politics, where it comes down to parties and political figures and stuff like that, that's where I draw the line. I'll talk about economic things, and people, they automatically insert politics into it, thinking that I'm speaking from a political standpoint, but I'm not.
They call you names all the time.
They call me names constantly, right?
I know. I see it in the comments. I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Right.
And untrue.
Please. Well, it's because we've got the stupidest people in the world that are wrapped up in that whole political thing.
Yeah.
If you haven't figured out that it's a show by now, if you're an adult, and you've been around for more than 10, 20 years, and you have not figured out that the entire political spectrum and how it's presented to you is quite literally a show, you're hopeless. And I have no, we can't talk. We have nothing in common.
Oh no, Zero's timing more people out. You timed out with Zonda?
Oh
What
my
did
God.
Zonda do?
What is Watsonda? No, Watsonda can't get timed out.
Oh, you're a Ron Paul student, Pacha? I think that was the last time I paid attention to politics.
Yeah, Ron Paul was my
it.
wake-up call.
Yep,
That was
Ron
what?
Paul was it.
1990?
2008. He ran for president in 2008.
No, which one?
Yes.
Oh, no, it was Ross, for me it was Ross Perot.
Oh, well, Ron Paul ran in 2008.
I was still hopeful in 2008 when we campaigned. We had the local campaign headquarters for
Yeah.
Ron Paul.
I had
But
fun with Gar.
even at that point, I knew it was a scam, but I was kind of hopeful.
And
But,
we passed out flyers. We did everything.
oh, we did everything. Like
Yeah.
street teams, it was crazy, right? But
It was hopeless.
yeah,
it was
it was hopeless. And to me, it didn't matter what party he was running on.
Right.
I didn't care if
Yeah.
he was
Well,
Democrat, Republican,
he was
independent.
independent.
Made no difference to me,
Yeah.
right? So, I just like what he stood for.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, the wake-up call was Ross Perot, because I remember very distinctly. I guess it was 1982, I think it was, and we went and we voted. Okay, and this was on Staten Island, and outside, people are talking. It was back when people actually used to talk to each other, and.
Yeah, right.
And there was like groups here and there, and unanimously, every single person there voted for Ross Perot, right? So
Well, that was on Staten Island.
That was on
That's
Staten
a
Island.
more conservative part of New York City. The rest of New York City is super liberal.
but Ross Perot was neither conservative nor liberal.
Well, he was independent.
He was independent.
Yeah.
Okay, so every single person voted leading up to the election. Everybody you talked to is yes, I'm voting for Ross Perot.
They won't
right?
allow true outsiders to participate. Yes.
Yes.
That is correct.
So then you go home and you watch the polls, right? And he's not even, didn't even register a mention. He was Clinton got whatever it was, and who was he running against? Some other douchebag he was running against got X amount,
honestly
and
don't
Ross
remember
Perot
that.
was 0.2% of the vote, and I'm like, bullshit. I was out there
What year
on the street.
was that? I don't remember.
1992.
Was it?
Yeah. 1992.
Zero says Ross was my first voting experience. Was it then?
Lots of people signed up
That's
to
what you're
vote.
talking about politics.
Well, this
Remember?
is ancient politics, and we're talking about independence.
Okay.
So you can't piss off the Republicans or the Democrats. We're talking about independence, and we're talking
Well,
about
you'll piss them off anyway.
I know, because they're looking for an excuse to be pissed off.
Yeah.
But no, Ross Perot was a lot of people's first experience
Yes, F
voting.
politics. We agree wholeheartedly.
So
Let's see. Okay. What's next? Mexican Spec says it was at Salt Lake Auto Auction. When on election day in 1992, that was not my fault.
what was?
It's not your fault, Mexican Spec. No. They're talking about what year it was.
Yeah, it was 92.
How do you remember that? I don't remember that.
Because it was NAFTA.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. Let's not.
The
let's
giant
not,
sucking sound.
Yeah,
No, but he was so right.
Yeah, I know. Let's not discuss that. Okay, let's change the subject. Car questions. Oh, let's see. Car questions. They made us do mock votes in 3rd grade. Okay. Tony, do you like flathead engines?
I like all engines. Do I like flatheads in particular? I mean, not really, but I mean, a sweet engine is a sweet engine. It doesn't really make any difference to me, you know. But also, I'm gonna go with yes. I do like flatheads.
Yeah.
Yes.
What were you gonna buy? What did we see on TV and you're like, oh, I need one of those? What was it, like a Model A or something?
It's a 1921 or 2 Model T.
Model T. Okay, yeah, we're gonna start working on those.
I gotta be styling with one of those, right?
Yeah, let's go get one.
We don't have. I have too. We have so many cars. We haven't even.
So we
touched.
can get rid of some.
What, man?
We can get rid of some.
All right. We have contention going on here. Do we need more shut up sticks? Here.
They run like sewing machines, yeah.
They do.
But you can take this to the track show. Oscar Gonzalez sent you super chat.
Thank you, Oscar.
Bought real Mexican Coca-Cola bottle at liquor store. Clue is bottom half is slightly thicker, and there's all around wear ring, halfways, and bottom.
I have no
Did you
idea.
know that about the soda bottles?
No, I just buy the container that says Mexican Coke.
You do? Is that it?
I have no idea
They
about.
seem like they're a little heavier, don't they?
They're really freaking expensive.
They're expensive.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
paying
It's
for the
like you're
bottle.
buying caviar or you're buying freaking Coke.
Mexican Coke, right?
The $2 and change for a little bottle.
Yeah, it is expensive. It's a lot. Well, everything's expensive now.
Yeah.
Let's see. What? No, we're not talking about politics right now. That was a slip up that we did. We're not going to continue.
We were not
that.
talking about current
Right.
politics. We were talking about ancient politics and we were talking about independence.
All right, Tony. Is a flathead the same as a two-stroke?
No. No. Flathead, well, could you have a flathead two-stroke? Yeah, of course you could have a flathead two-stroke.
Hey.
No, a flathead is a four-stroke engine. They're also called side valve engines, which was previous to like the 1950s. That's what they were called. It was called side valve engines. So instead of the valves being overhead, the valves are alongside. So you get the piston going like this, and you get the valves, like that. Okay, on the side, as opposed to up and down. So
Shipping Glass says more of us should just get the junk we have on the road.
that's true. That's true.
It's true.
That's true. Although I went and bought 2 friggin' cycles.
What about the road runners that we have?
I know. I know.
I know.
We have a lot of stuff that's just sitting around.
We should probably get rid of it.
I don't want to get rid of it
It's
because
just sitting around.
because eventually the time comes around. It's like everything else. You get rid of something and it's like, oh wow, I wish I had that, right? So I can look out over my fleet of things and say, well, there's really nothing I want. I have an example of everything that I want. So I'm not interested in it right now, but 6 months from now I might be, or a year from now I might be, or 2 years from now I'll probably be dead. So it's like, don't bother getting rid of it. Don't get rid of it unless you have to get rid of it.
First dibs on the 73 Roadrunner, what's on the says. Are you selling that, Tony?
I'm not selling anything.
No.
I've gotten rid of everything that I want to get rid of.
Really? Really?
Well, you think about it, right? I definitely want to keep the Roadrunners. Definitely want to keep the Charger. The
Okay.
Charger's a great road trip car. The Roadrunners have their own unique things. I don't want to get rid of Sledgehammer or Battle Rocket. They'll come back around in time. I don't want to get rid of Mrs. Landy. She does just sit in the back of the shop. It's not taking up any space. I got rid of all of the bikes that didn't fit my current vision. So I got rid of those.
For now.
No, this is it. This is the
No,
final.
she's always changing this.
No. This is the final. This is the final incarnation.
Okay,
I learned my lessons.
we'll see.
I have found my happy space, and now I'm surrounded by happy things.
Oh my goodness. And 20 XJs.
Yes, all of the XJ is a utility, so you don't want to get rid of your utility vehicles. You know what I mean? So, I've said this before. If there's something that I rely on, okay, I need 2 of them, right? And if I really rely on them, then I need like 3 of them. So I rely on the XJs for daily use, daily transportation. She uses them daily, so I have to have 5 of them. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
They're good to use daily.
Fantastic.
You need remote car A bodies. No. Definitely not.
No, I've got my fill of Mopars.
No.
I have my fill of Mopars.
We're all A-bodied out. The Swinger was like the last.
The Swinger and that Duster.
Yeah.
Now, it's not that I have anything against A-bodies, obviously.
Right, no.
But all my current cars take the same, all the interchangeable mechanical parts and stuff like that. And I don't know. It just,
Stuart says no, Mopar A-bodies forever.
yes, I agree, bro. I love A-bodies, but I'm trying to simplify my life. You know what I mean? I'm trying to just simplify my life, and the way I do that
Yeah,
is
to
just,
keep the B-body. We'll always B-body people. We had A-bodies.
yeah. Well, I made a good living off of A-bodies
Yeah,
for
always
10 years.
Zero says unsubscribe. You can't unsubscribe. We need you.
I'll tell you one change that may happen is I may reincarnate Bottle Rocket, but with a big block in it, because again, see, I'm trying to simplify. So all of my daily drivers are XJs. All of my motorcycles are Sportster and Sportster derivatives, and all of my Mopars now, almost all of them, are big block. I've got the 340 in the Roadrunner, and I've got the 318 in Bottle Rocket. I'm seriously thinking about, just to simplify things, seriously thinking about converting both of those cars to big block. So this way, I only have one set of gaskets to keep, one pile of spare rocker arms, one pile of distributors, just to simplify, because that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now.
Well, what about the 340 that's in the car?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
You
thinking
gonna
about.
get rid of it?
I might.
Are
I
you
might.
serious?
It's something I have considered. Yes.
I think you like the 340.
Yeah, I think it'd be cooler with a 400 in it.
Okay. All right. Hang on, I
I'm
lost some-
thinking about it.
Okay.
I'm not definitely sold on that idea yet.
Let me see where I was. I lost me. Okay, Junkyard Rescue says, just want to say thank you for educating people on your channel. Information is gold. You're an educator. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's when I say at the end of a video, I hope you got something out of that. I mean, I really sincerely mean that. You know, I want to earn my keep. I don't want you to just click and
Hey, look what I can do.
yeah, well, look at me. Look at the special things I can do. No, I want to make sure that if you clicked on one of my videos, you got something out of it. You know, there has to be that value, or you know. So I appreciate you. Thank you.
Justin S. says, hey Tony, I'm in Australia. I have a Dodge truck with a 318 and 4-speed. What are my options for an overdrive gearbox? It's a Beavertail car hauler.
I mean, the 833 overdrive would be my automatic go-to. I don't know what 4-speed you currently have in it. What's the grain? I can't even think of the numbers off the top of my head. Do you have that Granny Gear 4-speed that's in there now? It just depends. If you use that grainy gear, if that comes in, well, actually, you want to know the truth, the 833 overdrive has a 309 first gear, which is pretty freaking steep. It's not quite a grainy gear, but it's pretty steep. It just depends. I mean, I might look at an aftermarket overdrive unit if the current transmission suits your needs.
Let's see. What's on this says, not to sound corny, but you do have the heart of a teacher. You can tell you are in your element when you're explaining things.
That's where I'm the most comfortable. That's the videos that I do where I'm explaining something, like how something works, or those are the easiest videos for me to do. I can
It's
generally
so
spit them
hard
right
to
out.
do explaining things like that. Isn't that hard to do? You think that's easy for you?
If it's something that you really understand,
Yeah.
no, it's easy.
Okay.
It's easy.
I tried to teach painting once, and that was really difficult.
Like
That was
The-
really hard to
the-
convey
the,
that.
the videos we did on the dragster, which is
Excuse you.
at the chassis shop right now, getting tabs welded on for the jacking system that's going to go with the car. So that's the update on that. But I found that we've done like 5 videos now, 6 videos, 5 videos on the dragster have been the easiest for me to do. We did that one, the last one we did with Jeff. We were sitting in the car and we were talking about that. Flew by. That was like one take, just bam, done. Okay, I rolled up in front of his place. I says, all right, let's put the car in front of the trailer. And he says, all right, you get in the car. And he got in the car, and I whipped out the camera, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, done. 2 minutes later, I shook his hand, and I was on my way back here. So those are the easiest videos for me to do. And get me involved in anything nitro related, and I could just spit that shit out. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I enjoy explaining things.
You do.
Yes.
What's funny? Did you hear the dog hacking? That was a big loud hack.
Yes.
They were laughing.
We're almost out of shut up sticks too.
Well, you know, they can. I don't really care what they do now. Let's see. Why does the solenoid have its own wire connector?
Who?
Why does the solenoid have its own wire connector?
Why wouldn't it?
I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's, yes, I don't know, maybe he can clarify.
Yeah.
How deep or shallow is Tony's experience with Porsche? Or Porsche?
Extremely shallow. My cousin, the cokehead, had one.
Tony!
Well,
Don't say that.
well, my former cousin, he was cousin by marriage. And he had one that I would work on occasionally. Whose car I did a clutch in? Ty, my friend Ty had one for a while. I did a clutch in that. Not very much experience at all.
Let's see, PG-13 sent you super chat.
Thank you.
The Bill Hound Show. Towards Begging Strips Fund. Laugh out loud.
Thank you.
Thank you. The what? Yeah, laugh out loud. No, yeah. It was the 80s. It was the early 80s. They were
Middle
like-
80s.
Was it middle 80s? We were
Middle
still
80s.
on Preston Avenue when he had his Porsche and he drove up and he was like, Anthony!
Well, he had a couple of them, and it was during that period of time, and
Oh my goodness.
he didn't want to bring it to the dealer, so he brought it to me.
Yeah. Well, in the 80s in New York City, everybody did that, right? For the most part.
Yeah.
Let's see. What are your thoughts on the new straight 6 Charger?
I don't have very high hopes for it. It's overworked. All of these small displacement engines pushing big heavy vehicles, like the EcoBoosts and all of that. No. there's too much heat and pressure involved for too long periods of time. So, and it's not that the shush. It's not that the internal engine parts aren't up to it, right? So I'm sure the pistons, I'm sure the rods, I'm sure the valves, I'm sure all of those pieces are up to the task. Where I have my doubts is with head gaskets, intake manifold gaskets, all of the rubber, all of the plastic, all of the bits around the engine are going to be set on self-destruct just because of the constant heat, the constant pressure, so I don't have very high hopes for them.
Okay. I lost my space because I was feeding the dogs treats. Let me see. Can't say we didn't grow up in the best of times.
We did.
Yeah, it was pretty unique. Clayton's Toolbox says, I had a crank turned. The oil holes have a sharp edge, so I rounded it a bit with 600 grit sandpaper. It left tiny scratches. Is that okay?
Fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Little scratches or indentations in the journal, as long as they're under the surface, as long as they're not above surface, don't worry about it. They're fine. They fill with oil. Actually, Daniel Solis and I were talking about that. I think Faye may have had a crank that had some pitting in it. I don't remember the exact, but he asked me, so what do you think of a crank with some pitting? And I was like, the pit's filled with oil. He says, yeah, that's exactly what I said. So don't worry about it.
Why did you take Peg's leg? We did not.
It's not a scumbag.
He just made that video.
I'm very hateful.
Lying. He wanted views.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, they stole my leg. Never. Okay.
Oh, they finally discovered the chips on the floor.
Oh, well, that's good. Hello, Olive.
Hey, Olive.
Tony is spot on with the straight six. Always the head gasket.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see. We're talking to each other. Hang on. Talking to each other. I miss the 90s and older so much. Compared to now.
So,
I'm just gonna laugh.
on the one hand, I agree with you, okay? But on the other hand, I've kind of discovered that you create your own era that you exist in. Right?
Not necessarily.
No, yeah,
Only
necessarily.
to a certain extent you can, but people
I-
are different.
People are different.
Yeah.
People are different.
And that's everything, basically.
Shush. Do you have something for her?
No, I'm out of treats. I'm done with this. There's no more treats here.
All right, you're gonna go sparingly. She's this squeaky border collie gets the. Oh, all right. No, yeah, people have changed, but you can create your own reality, and I think I've done a pretty good job of that for myself. It's like there's all this stuff that's going on in the world around me, and I filter out what doesn't apply to the reality that I choose to live in, right? I don't let any of it get to me, any of it, right? It's just, it's happening, it's out there. If it comes to me and I have to deal with it, then I will. But if it doesn't come to me, no, just let it happen. Let it happen. I'm gonna sit here and play with my hot rods and my motorcycles and my dogs and go to Elizabeth Jump for Joy Agility, and I'm gonna enjoy my existence.
Greg Sprung sent you a super chat.
Thank you.
Greg. You didn't say anything.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's see. Chevy Hemi. Ford had the power, Mopar had the sound, and Chevy came along for the ride. Laugh out loud.
I don't know about that.
You know?
That's not how I seem to recall things going, but it's okay. See, that's your reality, and that's fine.
Olive says, it must be nice to have the privilege of this shit not applying to you for 40 years, Tony.
Olive, it's been a lot of work. It has taken a lot of work. It's taken a lot of effort to insulate myself from reality.
These things you can't control.
The things you can't
have
control.
To, like,
Right.
You're like, okay, I can't control it.
Can't control it, and I'm not going to get invested in
Let
it.
me invest myself in things I can control.
Bingo.
And make
Exactly.
the world a little bit nicer.
Be the change you want to see. And you will never create that change.
It's a lot of work.
By yelling at people,
No.
by protesting, but they laugh, okay? Anybody who, so I don't care which side you're on, protesting what, it doesn't make a difference. The other side is just laughing at you. That's the nature of protest. That's the nature of rebellion. The other side is always going to just consider you to be a joke. So it's like, now you get this screaming match between people who don't respect each other. They don't respect each other's opinions. I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm out. I'll stick around with people and things that do respect my opinions the same way I respect everybody else's opinions around me. I don't know, I'm babbling, but yeah, it's not
Shannon
easy.
says, make the difference where you have the actual ability to do so. Right.
Be the change you want to see.
Otherwise,
Exactly.
you're just wasting your energy.
If you drive down the road and you say everything is so bland today, every car is grayish, right? There's no color, there's nothing beautiful out there, right? Then make beautiful things.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Then make colorful things. Be the change you want to see. This is the last round of shut ups.
What is your favorite drag racing rivalry of all time? Tony?
I never really had one.
No.
I never really had one. All right, Darla got shortchanged. Oh, here, Darla. You don't want that. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Who, Dollar?
Yeah.
She's okay. I gave her a bunch of treats anyway. That's another t-shirt I did? Which one? What did you say? What was
I don't
the
even know.
t-shirt idea? I don't remember.
I don't even know.
It's all a blur. It's all gone. In and out.
Yeah. I looked at years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, I looked over the landscape and I said, economically, this is going to happen. And it has. And it's the process of happening. Socially, this is going to happen. And it has. And it's in the process of happening. And so when I looked at the landscape and I says, all right.
Oh, be the change you want to see t-shirt. That we can't.
I
take
stole that from
yeah.
somebody. I don't know who
Gandhi.
said that. Gandhi. I think Gandhi
Yeah,
said
Gandhi
that, right?
said
Yeah, I'm not going to take credit for Gandhi.
No.
No, when I looked over the landscape and I says, okay, this is an inevitability. Oh, this is an inevitability, and that's an inevitability, and that's an inevitability. So I said to myself, okay, let's insulate ourselves from all of these inevitabilities. So basically, I took my head out of the noise, right? And if you take your head out of the noise and you look over the landscape, shush, Molly Jane. All right. You separate yourself from the noise, and you look at things clearly, and so I position myself economically so that no matter how bad things get, I profit off of it. I position myself socially, I move to a place where no matter how bad things get, this will thrive. And I surround myself with machinery that's long lasting and beautiful and easy to work with and fun. So I did all of these things. I did my homework and over the course of my life. So now I'm in this position where the economy is falling apart, society is falling apart, machinery is falling apart, but I'm in great shape. I can ride out the rest of my life happy and healthy and not having to worry about any of the bullshit that's going on.
Show ups. Airman says, I haven't seen E85 stations in some time. Most I see E15, which at oldest 2001 vehicles work with.
I See, that's why I never got involved with the whole E85 thing. E85 was the biggest fad for several years. And I says it's a product that's only available in certain areas through certain outlets, and who knows how long it's going to last. E85 was a product of politics. It wasn't a product of any fundamental thing. And so he says, no, there's no future for this. I'm not going to get involved in it. And so I didn't.
Don't rip off Gandhi, Tony.
What's that?
Don't rip off Gandhi.
I won't
Zero
rip
says
off
this
Gandhi.
guy's taking credit from Gandhi?
No. I don't know if it was Gandhi who said that, but it might have been. Be the change you want to be. Whoever said it first, I'm echoing it.
Let's see.
And Scott from Cold War Motors, right? Be someone worth knowing. Very important, right? Be someone worth knowing. He said that, we did a live together, and he dropped that one on me, and I had
That's
to
a
think
good
about that for a
t-shirt.
minute. And I was like, yes, it's the truest thing in the world.
He should make that t-shirt.
Yeah, be someone worth knowing.
Look,
What?
I know what I heard. This is real internet story now. What did you hear, Zero?
What did he hear?
I don't know. Scott did say that. Be someone worth knowing. Yeah. He needs to make that t-shirt.
Yeah.
Very life. You like the Yamaha Raider or Warrior better?
You mean the motorcycle? My neighbor actually has one. The Yamaha Warrior. I mean, it looks like a big bolt. Shush. That's it. I sold him my Buell. He loved the Buell, so take it for a ride. And so I ended up selling him the bike. But he's got a. They only moved in about a month ago, so I haven't really gotten to
They
ride
haven't
his
gotten to
stuff.
hate us yet.
What's that?
They haven't gotten
He hasn't
us
learned to
yet.
hate us yet. No, they're cool people. They're okay. Which is rare, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very, very cool people.
Weird.
So he's got a Warrior. I didn't ride it. I eyeballed it. It just reminds me of a big Bolt, Yamaha Bolt, and I wasn't impressed with the Bolt. My friend Brandon bought one probably, I guess, 7 or 8 years ago, and I went with him to pick it up, and I rode it home from where he bought it. It was like a 30-mile ride, and when I got home, I was like, it's like somebody took a Sportster and boiled it. Right? That's exactly what it is. That's the best way I could describe it. It was like somebody took, if you take a piece of steak, okay, and instead of putting it on the grill, you boil it. All right, well, that's what like the Yamaha Bolt was like. It was like, oh yeah, it's a sporty, and then it was like, no, it has none of the character or personality that the Sportster has. So, but I don't know about the Warrior because I haven't ridden it.
Shannon says, Uncle Tony, not only are you right, but wise, and I completely agree. Semper Fi, my friend.
I'm not a Marine, but Semper Fi.
Are you allowed to say that if you're not a Marine?
I believe so.
Let's see. Be the guy that everyone calls on.
Be worth knowing, not necessarily accessible to everybody. Only be accessible to people who you think might reciprocate. If you just leave yourself open to everybody, they'll steal every minute of your life. They'll steal
Yes.
every bit of brain power you have. They'll just take it.
Oh.
So be someone everybody wants to know, but only reciprocate with people who you feel will return something, right? And it doesn't have to be a lot, you know what I mean?
No.
You know, it just a token thing, you know.
Let's see. Did Tony ever see a Kawasaki 752 street bike?
I had a couple of them. Yes, I wasn't impressed with the H2. I had the triple that I remember, like that just like put itself in my brain was I had a 69 H1. It was 70. Well, 69 and 70 were the same year or the same bike. was the white, the peacock white one, and that was the Kawasaki Triple. That, like, if you ask me, that was the essence of it, right? That bike was just unpredictable and violent. And I had a couple of H2s. I've ridden several of them. And the H2, it's a good bike, don't get me wrong, but it didn't have that same viciousness that the first generation H1 had.
Shannon is laughing. He says, dying. Haha, yes, you're allowed to say Semper Fi.
I don't know. I just assumed that it was okay.
People get mad over the craziest things
I know,
nowadays, so you never know. Just checking. Just checking. Oscar Gonzalez says, will you be decorating your home for Halloween?
Nah.
Maybe. There's kids outside. There's kids on the block.
There's a couple
this
of kids
year.
on the block.
So
Yeah,
I might put something out front.
Okay.
Yeah. For them. Not for adults. For the children. Let's see. No more time burglars.
Vampires is what they are. Time burglars is one way to look at it. I see them as vampires. Psychic vampires. They're out there. There's zillions of them.
Always wear underwear. Yeah, of course.
I don't.
You like Halloween? It's fun. It can be. Yeah, when we were kids, it was a lot of fun in New York, for sure. But we used to have costumes. We were talking about this the other day, and it would always be cold, and we'd have to wear coats over our costumes that we were so
Halloween
proud
in New York
of.
was always terrible.
It was always raining and cold. So
Nope.
it was like, oh, let's go. We're going.
Now, when we moved to Tennessee in 2003, Halloween was off the chain. Like, every street was mobbed with kids and like of all ages. It was crazy. And just over the years, it's diminished now to where it's just a trickle of. Last year, I don't think I don't think I saw any of them like on our
No,
block.
none came on the block. Why would you take a veteran off? Tony, did you take a veteran off? No.
Trying not to.
He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. Oh. Tony, do you use Zippo lighters?
No, I use these. I go to Dollar Tree and I buy packages of 3 of them for $1 and just leave them everywhere. Just like my glasses. I buy 20 pairs of glasses at a time and just leave them everywhere. I resent things I have to look after. Material objects. Like obviously I don't resent my puppets. I look after them, but I resent material objects I have to look after. So I don't want anything valuable. Does that make any sense? You know, I know what some things that I might not think of as valuable, other people do think of as valuable. That's besides the point. I don't want anything that I have to care for. I don't want a lighter that I have to care for. Oh, where did I put my lighter? No, it doesn't. You go three clicks and it goes out the window. It's like, oh, fine, get another one. So, same thing with glasses. I don't want a pair of glasses that's going to cost me more than $1. $1.25.
I need my glasses that cost me more than $1.
Yeah.
So, but you lose your stuff, so you need cheap
Oh,
glasses.
Mrs. Call my phone.
Okay, I don't like my phone, so I leave it everywhere.
She loses her phone 5 times a day.
So don't worry about it. It's fine.
I have to worry about it. I got to keep calling your
I'm
phone
never
so you
on
can find it.
But I'm never on it. He insisted that I get a phone. But like way back when did you make me get a phone? Like
When we moved here.
2001,
Yeah,
right?
we needed it.
And I was like, I don't want this piece of crap. And he forced it on me.
You have to move at the speed of
No,
society.
frig that. So he forced the phone on me, and I'm not really a phone person. I'm not a phone person. I like to read. I use my phone to read articles and stories and stuff like that, and to video and take photos of dogs.
So you do use it.
Right, but that's it. But like, I don't like social media.
That's fine. Social media is cancer.
It is a cancer.
I know.
That's bad.
I know. I knew how
Really bad.
I knew how bad social media was back in 2011. Was it 2011? Yeah, it was 2011. When I see, that's the thing about when you're a mechanic, you can figure out things. You know, you could extrapolate and say, aha, this is happening and this is a trend, so it's going to keep going to this eventuality. So back in 2011, we had coffee houses. We had one in New York. We had 4 or 5 of them out here in Tennessee, and they always followed the same patterns, and they always had the same type of people and the same types of things would go on. And then Facebook popped up. First it was MySpace, and MySpace was okay. It wasn't that big of a deal, right? Didn't really put a dent in things. But then when Facebook popped up, all of a sudden, right, the need for late socialization disappeared. So all of the people who would just wander into the coffee house just to like hang out and talk to somebody or play chess or whatever they were going to do, they stopped coming because now they were on Facebook and they were communicating.
Get a flip phone bracelet? No way. No. I don't want a phone attached to my body. I want to throw it in the river. That's what I want to do.
So I looked at it that way and says, okay, this is going to be bad. And that's what you have now. You got like what they call the loneliness epidemic, where like nobody has any friends, nobody goes anywhere, nobody does anything. It's because of social media. Social media removed the need to actually get up off your ass and walk out the door and actually do things.
Live, you know.
Right.
Live. Get Neuralink right away.
Right.
Right away. Just
So-
what I want.
I can see this coming.
Yeah. I could get a flip phone, really, because I'll go on the computer and I edit, but I'd be fine with a flip phone without, you know, the internet. I don't need the internet on my phone.
Sweet, just leave all that alone.
What do you mean?
You don't have to use it. Just because it's there don't mean you have to use it.
I don't.
Then don't.
I mean, I don't use it.
But have it accessible.
Why?
Oh Jesus.
Oh, geez, what?
Next.
I went to Starbucks and saw a school kid drinking coffee. Is that normal? No, it should not be normal, but I guess it is now.
Why, it was normal for me.
You used to drink coffee when you were a kid?
Yeah.
No. I
Define
didn't
kid.
drink coffee. Elementary school age? School kids. Kids.
I mean, I think I started drinking a lot of coffee when I was. Okay, I was probably about 14.
Yeah, you were a teenager.
Yeah.
You weren't a kid.
I was about 14, 15. A few years I lived on coffee.
There's a name for a phone with no internet. Is there? I wanted like a phone line, but we can't get one here. Kathy, did you know you can watch UTG on your phone? I've seen all the videos already.
She edits.
I edit them. I don't want to watch UTG videos on my phone. Sometimes he'll come on the TV and he'll be like, oh, what's this one? And I'm like, oh, I've seen it already. Let's see, it's Sunday, so that means Mama DeFeo is reading these questions. Got it. Thanks, Zero. Let's see, Scoop says, I just saw some lightning. I better check the Weather Channel. Be right back.
Information
Lightning
overload.
here. Yeah, it is information overload.
Everything is information
And
overload.
I don't like it. My brain can't handle it.
Then unplug from it.
I do.
Well, then don't worry about it.
The only time I go on social media is if I need to look at a tutorial on YouTube.
Well, I mean, you do realize right now.
We're on social media. I know
You
that.
are social media.
I understand that. But I'm saying for myself, I'll go on YouTube to watch a tutorial if I need to learn how to do something. But that's really it. I don't do anything.
I understand.
Neither do you. You don't even have social media on your phone, do you?
I have.
You don't have any apps.
No, I have no
It
apps.
makes me have them.
Yeah, I have no apps on my phone. I
I don't
don't even
have
have a
apps on my
YouTube
phone.
app on my phone. Like if I wanted to comment on something, I couldn't.
Isn't that funny? No, it's not funny. I just looked up and they're called dumb phones. That's what I need. I need a dumb phone.
No, you need.
Yes, I know.
No, you need the capability.
I know.
Okay, you need the capability to access all of the information in the known universe right here is at your fingertips, but it doesn't mean that you have to use it all the time.
I don't. That's why I'm using it.
But you should. But you should have it.
You know what? I don't know where my phone is right now. It's not in this room.
Let's see.
Torino Elite says I do YouTube and eBay. That's it. Yeah, I really just do YouTube now. I was on Facebook, but I can't do it anymore. Oh, I hear it. Oh, it's over here.
There's your phone. Okay.
Thanks. Just what I needed. All right, appreciate it. Let's see. I prefer desktop PCs over phones. Yeah, I get on my PC and I look at stuff. Let's see. My phone tells me when my stocks are down. I can't cuddle it. No. Sounds like an old rotary. Yeah, I have a rotary ringer on my phone. Because I'm like that.
She reads by candlelight.
You know, because those new light bulbs, I put one of those new light bulbs in, right? And it's like this hospital lighting that's like so harsh, and it's not even light. I don't even know what to call it. What would you call it?
It's an LED light, but you got the wrong style.
Well, it's horrible. And I thought about getting one of those things that you put the oil in and you light the candle.
Right.
They make those oil lamps for the house. And then I thought, oh, a lot of people died that way. Because they would fall over on their dresses.
No, that would be nice because you could put on your shawl.
Right.
Sit in your chair with the doilies
You're
on
the one that has a rocking chair.
the boomer chair. That boomer chair has made us a lot of money over the years.
You have a rotary in a box, do you? No, we can't get a rotary here. They can't hook up the lines for us. They've done away with it. Isn't that convenient? Let's not talk about conspiracy theories. What are you looking at?
Gold.
Okay, you can do that.
36.93.31.
Tony,
Almost $3,700.
Tony, what does your ringer sound like?
So it doesn't.
He leaves it off. He's never put it on.
I have no ringer, no notifications, no nothing.
No, nothing. But he wants me to carry all that stuff.
Silver's at $43.21, up 55 cents.
Mm.
Do you guys remember me telling you to buy it at 17? Remember? That's right. It'll come back down to the mid-30s. It has to.
Mexican spec says today they have foldable screens. What will they do next?
You can't turn it back. So what you're gonna have? So if you extrapolate from where we are right now.
You got a super chat
Oh,
from Oscar Gonzalez.
yes, Oscar. Thank you.
I saw an episode of Columbo, and he was able to solve the murder without the use of a computer or a cell phone. Astounding!
Get out.
Oh, that was great.
So extrapolating from where we are right now, okay? And I haven't missed yet. Like I've been calling these trends now for I'm 62. I'm calling these trends my whole friggin' life, and I have not missed yet. So extrapolating from where we are right now into the future. So what we're experiencing is a zombie apocalypse.
It's not funny.
It's not funny, but it's true.
No, I can't get a landline for real. Like I tried to get a landline. I called them. They were coming out. They're like, "Oh, we'll hook it up on this day." And then they're like, "You know what? We're doing away with landlines, and there's none in your area, and you can't have one anymore." And I was like, "Oh, okay. When are you gonna tell me that?" But yeah, we can't get a landline. But yep, that's for real. Zombie apocalypse?
Yes, zombie. That's what we're literally experiencing zombie apocalypse right now, right? And this is going to go on for a while. And it's a what it is you got to split. Okay, you got to split. You have people who are going to be overwhelmed by the technology. Okay, well, they already are overwhelmed by the technology, and they're going to continue down that path. Right, the dumb are going to get dumber. Right. to their eventual own demise. And then
I don't like the technology.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh.
Are you obsessed with social media?
No.
Do you get your information from social media?
No.
Do you allow social media to
No.
do you allow social media to form your opinions?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Okay, all right. So then, all right.
Or TV either.
Yes, but
No.
the majority of people do. Okay, so you're going to see this accelerate. Okay, if you think people are bad driving now, if you think people are nasty to each other online now, right? If you think people are rude to each other in the supermarket now, you ain't seen nothing yet. Nothing. Okay, if you think people are in debt now, right? You ain't seen nothing. It's just getting kicked off here. So, and this is going to last beyond our lifetimes, right? I'm assuming the average person here is probably in their 40s or thereabouts. Definitely going to last beyond our lifetimes. But you're witnessing a zombie apocalypse now. This is what's actually happening. It's going to keep going. You're gonna look at probably 75% of the population wrapped up in this and caught up in their universe of. I don't mean to single out Neuralink, but just to use that as a metaphor. You've got the Neuralink people. Idiocracy, okay? Idiocracy is exactly where the majority of the population is headed to. And then you've got about the 25% of the population who will use the technology as their bitch, right? They're going to use the information, they're going to use the technology, they're going to use the folly of the masses as their bitch, and they're going to thrive during this period of time. So it's happening. It's like this crowd going that way, and then there's some people going this way, and we're at that split, that fork in the road right now.
Shadow Up Airman 1 says, I'm dealing with an absent-minded person at work due to ChatGPT being used by him.
Well, if he's using ChatGPT at work, he's going to be replaced by ChatGPT at work. Period. The end. Okay. 41% of the corporations polled said that they plan on laying off, and I forget what the percentage was, over the next 3 years due to AI taking places. So, yeah, we did this. I did a video called AI is Coming to Eat Your Lunch, which surprisingly didn't get a lot of views. But the unemployment numbers over the next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years are going to just blow everybody's mind. It's going to make the Great Depression look like disco party. It's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad if you're in that world.
Shadow Up says, my work is FAA. I overhaul landing gear. Lord
Then you'll be
mercy.
fine.
But that's his friend that does the ChatGPT. Scary. That's scary.
Oh, he's using ChatGPT to help him with his
don't know.
job with the overall and landing gear. That's different. That's not good.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. I thought you meant he was like some sort of like middle manager type of person that was.
I don't know. That's not so great. Let's see. You can't retain info. Let's see. Will I see any noticeable gains from porting and polishing stock Big Twin Evo heads? Todd R.
It depends which heads you because there are different generations of cylinder head, and I'm a Sportster guy. I'm not a big twin guy, so I couldn't tell you which castings are best and which ones have the most meat, which ones are gonna, or even where to port them to pick up the power. So something like that, you wanna find somebody specifically who deals with those things. I couldn't tell you.
AI is screening who gets interviewed. Yeah.
Yes. And it's been people are like, oh, AI is coming. AI has been here. It's been here. You just haven't experienced the fallout of it yet.
I'm calling quits. Good night. Good night. 72Z28.
Good night, brother man.
says, see ya. Yes, I'm an A&P mechanic. Do you see mechanics being replaced by AI, Tony?
No. No. AI has already replaced or has already integrated itself into the world of mechanics because universally now everybody uses the internet for diagnosis. And that's a good thing, right? I mean, you go back 30 years ago, right? When you had a problem, you had to solve a problem with a friggin' car. Manuals, service manuals, general repair, like it was all printed literature, and you had to really, I mean, it was, the troubleshooting back in the day was very time consuming. Troubleshooting today is like, just plug in your problem and there's going to be 10 different YouTube videos that are going to give you the answer to this. And especially like, I remember like doing like heater, when they first started like really hiding heater cores, we had to take a whole dashboard apart. It would take a day to figure out where they hid this bolt and how to get that line. And it was ridiculous. It would burn down so much time. Now when you have to do a job like that, you go to YouTube, you pick the video, you fast forward to the point that he's actually got his hand in the same place that you're struggling with, and you watch 40 seconds of that and you have your answer. So, and that's a form of AI, right? Even though it's produced by a human, you're still using the artificial intelligence that's available to you on the phone to find it. So it's already been integrated successfully, and that's not going to change. I don't know how much more refined it's going to get. I think vehicles are just going to become unrepairable to the point that it's useless knowing this information, but that's besides the point.
Tyler Glover says, in your opinion, which OS head is better, 706 or 862?
Bro, you're asking the wrong person. I do not know the intricacies of LS cylinder heads. They're good. But I don't know
Are they good, Tony?
LS good, yeah. Yes. You'll never hear me say, you'll never ever hear me say a bad word about the LS, but I'm not intimate with them.
Tony, I'm a mall cop. Am I safe from AI?
Mall cop? No,
Malls aren't safe.
Malls aren't safe. Malls, no.
They're empty.
Yeah, stick and mortar is bad. That's a trend now I'm seeing here.
I'll be right back. Can you talk for a second?
Where you going?
I have a bite.
You have a bite?
Yeah, I have to put something on.
Why don't you show them your bite?
No.
Show them. They want to
No.
see your bite.
No, they don't want to see it. It's a mosquito bite. I'll be right back. I just gotta get the cream. Be right back.
So here's a trend, okay, that you may or may not be seeing in your area. So I'm in Middle Tennessee, so this is about as middle of everything as you can get. I always, when we first moved here, I used to tell my friends who weren't familiar with this area, and he says, this is the middle of the middle class, okay? It's like ground zero for the middle class is where I am right now. So people, you talk, okay, you have the real estate investment trusts, all sorts of institutional money is built on real estate, okay? And the ability for those loans to be paid back. And part of that has to do with rents, right? People have to be able to pay rent or collect rent, right, to keep this thing going. So the trend that I'm seeing right now that's exploded in the last year, right, the last 6 months, a year, is food trucks, okay? So we've always had a random food truck here or there in this area, okay? Where you'd say, well, that's not a threat to any stick and mortar business. Last year, they started popping up that have occasional food truck festivals here or there where they'd get half a dozen food trucks together and they'd make a big thing over it, like on a Tuesday night or a Friday night. Okay, this year, this summer into now, there has been an absolute explosion in food trucks, okay? There are food trucks everywhere. You can't drive more than a mile in any direction without coming across a food truck in this city. And we're a city of about 250,000 people. We're a suburb of Nashville. And this is something that extends all the way to Nashville. So now what do you say here? Okay, you've got restaurant anarchy. All right, it's like people have said, no, the hell with you, the hell with stick and mortar. I want a restaurant. I'm going to get a truck, and I'm going to set up my truck, and now the population is accustomed to eating there. So what's the bigger
Yeah,
ramifications?
taco trucks, good. They're everywhere.
Taco trucks everywhere, and it's not just taco
They're
trucks.
good.
Yeah, they're delicious. And there's all different kinds. You name it, we've got that kind of truck here, right? There's one right down the street that's parked in a gas station. This place has lines. I don't know what they sell there. It's only been there for a few days. It has lines, like there's 50, 60 people in line to get to this truck. So now extrapolate what's happening here, right? So the food trucks are taking the revenue from the restaurants. It has to come from someplace. They're not taking the revenue from supermarkets, but they are definitely taking the revenue from all of the various restaurants, either the corporate places or just, mom and pop. Not that there's really any mom and pop places left. But now you've got restaurant
Food trucks are mom and pop.
Food trucks are mom and pop. So what does that mean now? Restaurants, stick and mortar restaurants, corporate and otherwise, are not going to be able to pay their rents. So what does this do? This knocks out the foundation of all of, really, everything's been built on real estate debt for the last 20 or 30 years.
Yeah.
This is like the end of the line. If you're in an area that has a lot of, let's say, mom and pop type of businesses that the food trucks are taking the place of, you better start looking, forget about banks, credit unions, local credit unions, are a really big liability because they're heavily invested in local businesses, and those local businesses are being overrun by the anarchy. You're in trouble. You're in a lot of trouble. And these are trends that are happening right now that you can actually see. Go out into the world and see these things happening. And you have to think about everything. You have to plan everything and say, what does this mean? You know what I mean? And then once you figure that out, then you could just laugh it off. You're like, that's somebody else's problem.
It means people are really done with places like McDonald's and.
Yes.
I don't see them packed at all.
No.
Do you?
No.
I don't see them have a big line in their drive-through.
Well, you know why? Because if you go to a food truck, you know you're not being poisoned.
Oh.
You know that the flour tortilla of that taco,
if everybody
right,
thinks like that,
is straight up flour tortilla. There's enough people who do.
Yeah.
And then there's people who don't cognizantly think of the quality of fast food, the poison that's fast food. But what happens is they'll try a taco truck, right?
Probably cheaper. You could probably buy a couple tacos cheaper than you can go to McDonald's.
Oh, but wait, it's not just that. You do that taco truck a time or two,
Yeah.
and then you go back to a fast food place, and you can taste the chemicals. Get away from fast food for just a couple of days. Have like fresh food for a couple of days, and then go take a bite of anything that they
It's
sell.
more than a couple of days for that stuff to get out of your system.
No, but you could taste
You're
it.
gonna notice it.
You'll notice it.
It's all chemicals.
All designed
All
to
of it.
kill you. All designed to kill you.
It's all chemicals. Let's see. I hope Eddie's not on here.
Oh, Eddie?
he got mad at me because I said food is all chemicals. He did get mad at me. Let's see. Richard Stevens, is there any way to run mechanical fuel injection blown with an Eli on E85, but have it set up for drag and drive so you can have like partial throttle on the street without leaning it out and blowing it?
The problem with mechanical fuel injection is the transition circuitry. Part throttle, transition circuitry. You can get them to idle, great. You can get them to full throttle, great. Very simple systems. But it's that part throttle flow. Because remember, in mechanical fuel injection, you're tailoring the fuel by how much you're sending back to the tank. And there's a one-to-one relationship between pump output and engine RPM. So when you're dealing with an electric pump, the electric pump is going to be constant, and it's easy to regulate that and therefore tune that part throttle. But when you're talking about mechanical injection, the pump is directly driven by engine speed, and because of that, it's always varying. So you'll need to send back this much fuel at this RPM, and then that much fuel at that RPM, but not this much fuel. Does that make any sense? So you can't conveniently map the mid-range of mechanical fuel injection the way you can electronic fuel injection. Um, Lots of people have tried. Some people will run mechanical fuel injection on the street, but I'm telling you right now, those engines always run like fat pigs, or they're dead lean. They're not happy. I've driven several mechanical fuel injected streetcars, and don't waste your time. Don't waste your time with it.
KJ Kylie says, I thought KFC was good for you.
Oh, she's not.
I don't think he's serious.
Yeah.
No. It's not good for you. See, I live on homemade vegetable ground turkey stew. That sounds good, PG-13. Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a health food freak by any stretch of the
No.
imagination, but
He eats healthy.
but I recognize, but and I didn't until the last several years. But once you cut, if you eat that shit every day, if you eat the processed food every day, you don't notice it. Right? It's just there. It's just part of your life. But you get away from it for any amount of time, and you go back and you're like, why does my mouth? Why can I still taste the bun from this hamburger?
Yeah, bread. I was just gonna say.
6 hours
bread
after I
tastes
ate
funny.
it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. No. Why am I so thirsty all of a sudden?
We make our own bread now. We make our own pizza dough.
Yeah.
Hello, world of wood chip. Thank you. I am doing okay. Hope you're doing good too. Quack attack. I don't health food. I eat real food. Oh.
Yeah. Real food. I'm with you.
See. I made a video of how to make it on my channel. It's called the Bill Hound Special Step-by-Step Tutorial.
What is it?
It's the stew.
Oh, okay.
Turkey vegetable stew.
Okay. I should do my shish kebabs.
It's the only thing you make.
No, I've made other things.
I cook so many things to me.
My shish kebabs were the hit of the dog picnic.
What? Oh yeah, they were. They liked them at the dog picnic.
There were people crying.
They were happy. Really
They were
liked
so
them.
good.
Yeah. Yep.
Shush.
You did a good job with them, Tony. How much is the bag of Bugler? I haven't seen it in years. And greetings from the island of Puerto Rico.
Thank you.
I hope you are doing well.
I buy these by the box now. I don't know how much individuals are, but I buy them by the box. And I won't mention the place, but I get my coffee there all the time, and they order me a bunch of boxes at a clip, and they charge me $5 for a box. Or I'm sorry, $5 a pop for them, so it's $30.
I was gonna say.
So it's about $1.50
Box.
cheaper. I think they're like $6.50, $7 if you buy them individually.
You like Bojangles Pizza. Do they have pizza? I thought that was a chicken place.
Oh, jeez, I don't.
I don't know. We eat at home a lot. See, Tony, I also have a video on my channel how to make the Bill Hound Special Ground Turkey Tacos tutorial.
That's something you would like.
I can't have tacos.
Well, you can have a flour tortilla,
I
you know.
can't have a flour tortilla.
She has MS, so she's
I'm
on
on a
a
special diet. I
gluten-free
can't eat
diet.
anything.
Keep them going for 1 second.
Where are you going?
I'll be right back.
Oh, he's leaving me. The best bean salad I've ever had was from KFC. Really, Barracuda? Probably. Chevy's, someone might figure out my gravy. What? Stores never had the food my cat eats, so I'm gonna go to Chewy. Yeah, Chewy's alright. We go to Tractor Supply for their food. Dog food's freaking expensive. It's a lot of money. For the better dog food, the better one. I don't know what they eat. Neutrina, Uncle Tony, in Canada's, we have it. Okay? I miss Mom's fried calzones. Oh, calzones, yeah. They're good.
Much better than
I
there.
used to make them. Hello, E-Fog. How are you?
I gotta check.
Tony's back.
Yeah, let's see.
Uncle Tony, can you forgive me for what? Stealing your alias. Tony doesn't have an alias.
Go ahead.
Tony doesn't care about anything.
I really don't. It's like I care about so few things. It's ridiculous.
Did they take a potato salad too? Did they?
Okay, still 36.88 with silver at 43.13. Well, something's wrong. It's not showing the right number.
You know, there's been a lot of glitching going on.
Yeah.
I want to say, okay, so the computer was flashing a little bit on Facebook, right? And I didn't know if it was Facebook or if it was the computer. And I was like, okay, this is weird. Is this my card or what is happening? Is this the computer taking a dump on me? But now I'm sitting here scrolling and it's flashing on here, and this is my iPad.
Well, here it's showing silver. So silver closed on Friday at 43.15, and now it's showing silver up 49 cents and still 43.15.
I think it's the internet.
Yeah, there's weirdnesses going on. I would not be surprised at all if the whole thing takes a dump soon.
Then why do I have to carry this phone around?
Because if it doesn't take a dump, you need to.
See, it's flashing. I don't like this. It shouldn't be flashing on my iPad as well as on my computer. So that's the internet. I don't know what's going on. Got to duck out for some mod duties. Have a good one, all. Good night, all.
Good night, all. All right. Should we be wrapping it up about now?
We should. We can be wrapping it up. Yeah.
I think we should probably wrap it up.
We can.
Okay.
Before the dog starts to go crazy.
So what do we want to talk about?
Mine.
Is there anything we need to talk about on our way out?
Not really.
I can't think of anything.
I don't
either.
like the way my iPad's flashing. I don't like that.
So Jamie is doing a live from the road. I talked to him this afternoon, so he should be live tonight over at Dead Dodge Garage. So if you guys still want to hang out, go check him out, see if he's still on. He's hanging out over at Just Mopar Joe's this weekend over in Arkansas. What else? Oh God, I can't. Congratulations to Salivate Metal. Get your silver play button. The Metals guy should have a silver play button, so congratulations on that. What else? I think that's it. I can't really think of anything else. I have to come up with more content.
Dennis Warden sent you a super chat.
Thank you, sir.
2000 expedition, 130,000 miles. Should I change trans fluid?
Probably. I don't. It's a 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would change it. Give it a nice flush.
Do a starter video.
Yes, good idea. We'll do the history of the starter.
Wait, I thought we were gonna do that thing, the 7-hour video. What was it on, the washer?
The lock washer, the history of the lock
Lock
washer.
washer.
Right. We're gonna research back. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we'll go all the way back to
I'll
when
start
the
on
Earth
that
was
tomorrow
formed
morning.
and the basic minerals that make up the Earth and how they were cultivated over the millennium and then eventually the mining companies and refinement and so on and so forth. All of the steps that brought us to the lock washer. Actually, we could probably go all the way back to the Big Bang. We could.
How many hours do you think we'll get out of that?
I could probably get 15, 20 hours out of that.
I bet you it would get watched. It would get views.
I bet you it would.
People would just leave it on continuously. And people
Shush.
wouldn't be able to watch any other automotive channel.
That's right. Let's wipe them all out.
Okay.
Our awesome mods, Zero Fubar Mexican Spec guys, thank you so much. Everybody contributed super chat. Thank you, greatly appreciated. It goes to keeping these crazy freaking dogs in their treats. Thank you so much. And everybody contributed just your presence and your conversation. Thank you equally. I don't know. We're gonna make videos this week. I don't know what they're gonna be about yet. I haven't.
Lock washers.
Well, the 383 is going in the car. The 383 is going in the Belvedere either tomorrow or the next day. So we'll be ready to make noise with that this week. Dragster is at the chassis shop right now, getting some things done to it before it heads over.
I say, Joe K says goodnight. See you for 3 minutes this Wednesday. Are you gonna fix the internet over
It's
there?
not me. No, that's Comcast. There's something. It's not my router. It's not my computer. It's
All right.
something in the system.
They keep trying to make
Okay.
a Wednesday show and they keep failing miserably.
Please.
You might have to do it from the house, Tony.
So I'm gonna go watch some LA Beast videos.
But you know what? You did it last Sunday.
And it went. We had no
and
problem.
It was fine.
Yeah.
It might be Dr. Art.
Might be Dr. Hart
It could be.
causes a disruption in the
disruption, yeah.
force. All right, make the stop now.
All right.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Thank you.